Hello, hello. Welcome back. It is Dana. We are here doing Felicity Season 2, Episode 8, Family Affairs. Now, it has been a hot minute since I have watched Felicity. I'm talking probably about a month. All because I have to watch it on Hulu now, and it has ads, and I don't like that. So, the last episode, from what I remember, and this is why I binge things, because when I take a month off, I don't remember things. Felicity found some kind of like a stray dog, and the dog was getting in the way of her and I think the dude's name was David? Was getting in the way of her and David being intimate because she kept coming up with like reasons as to why she couldn't have sex with him, and then this dog became like this all-encompassing thing that she could blame everything on, so I think Elena and Noel were trying to convince her that that is what was going on, and then David did like all of these things to try to like help her, like keep the dog at the house, like he got like crates and I don't know, whatever bullshit you need for dogs. And then they find out that the dog has some kind of a disease and they have to put it down. I don't remember exactly what happened, but the outcome, I think, was that she and David did actually finally end up having sex, and like she and Noel sort of like chatted and were okay about it. Maybe? I don't know. This is why I cannot wait so long in between episodes. But I am such a baby about having to cut out these ads that I procrastinated so long. And we won't be doing that again because it just makes it worse in the end. So, that's my quick recap. And I'm sure a ton of other stuff happened. And hopefully in the previously on Felicity, I will be reminded of other things. So, in order to get there, we have to start. So, let's jump in. Here we go. This is Felicity, Season 2, Episode 8, Family Affairs. Let's do it.
Previously on Felicity.
Turns out Maggie's married.
Oh shit, I forgot all about Maggie.
I want to have an affair with you.
Yeah.
But right now we have a very good thing, and I don't want to screw that up.
Okay.
Neither do I.
Sounds good. Okay, that only was a little helpful.
Hi, it's me. Just leave a message for my parents. Come in. Call me back.
Oh, family affairs. Maybe there's a problem with her parents. When's the last time we've heard from them?
I told them I wasn't coming home for Thanksgiving, that I had too much classwork, but I think that they think I don't really have that much classwork.
Do you?
Not really.
So,
Plans?
My only plan is to not go home.
And
If you want,
why is
we could
that?
hang out at my non-crazy, pressure-free Thanksgiving.
that sounds pretty great. Minus the frozen turkey part, but the non-pressure part sounds good.
Thanksgiving together is a great idea. We had a deal to post it on the door means do not come in. Yeah, but listen, I thought for once you could respect my privacy.
Apparently she has something
You finally get
important
little, and now
to
you're
say.
I was gonna let you know what I just saw down in the lobby, but since you're being such a bitch, I'll let you find out for yourself.
I guess your parents are here.
Mom, Dad.
Are these the same parents that she had in Season 1? I didn't get a good enough look at them this time to be sure. But I don't remember really what her parents even looked like. So maybe, I don't know. But obviously when Megan burst in, you knew that what she was going to say was actually something that Felicity wanted to hear. Alright, so, but I mean, it does seem like she and David are getting along very well right now. I mean,
Sally. Okay, so this is gonna sound terrible.
the way Amanda went about
My
saying
parents
it
came to visit.
was a little
They
rude,
wanted
but
me to go home. I cut my hair and I dropped pre-med and I'm sleeping with a photographer.
oh, so you're
There's
afraid of what they're gonna
things
think
about
of
my
you.
life that they just know nothing about.
Well, maybe you should have told
I'm
them.
not really.
So we wanted to surprise
You don't want to be
Well,
judged.
hey, it worked.
I
Your dad and I thought that if you weren't going to come home,
think
for
maybe
Thanksgiving,
that's a
we'd come here and
different
have it with you.
father.
So,
Oh no, he wasn't even dressed?
Hi. I'm sorry, Mom, Dad, this is David.
Nice. I've heard a lot about you.
I'm guessing they can't say the same.
Grad student photography.
I'm starting a recycling campaign.
So, honey, you picked a restaurant for Thanksgiving dinner, and in the meantime, Mom and I will get lost so that you can do all that stuff.
Actually, David and I were gonna, we sort of had plans.
Well, why don't you come along?
No. I mean, no, right? You don't want to.
But if I'm not intruding.
Of course not. We are the ones who barged in here.
So,
Okay, Benjamin, how would you like to make a lot of money, well, relatively speaking for you, of course? What? You're not going away for the holiday. Please say no. I need to hear no from you now.
no, I'm not.
Okay, good. So I will be thanking a little bit of your time for this charity event here tomorrow.
How much money are we talking about, Javier?
I'm desperate. I can't find nobody to work. Okay, I'll give you and any friend you can find to help double what you get now.
It's under the table.
But good try.
All right, I'll do it. And I'll ask my roommates because they're staying in town, too.
Do you know why I like you?
Yes.
No.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, Javier is
How
a
you doing?
freaking delight.
Told me?
So, Ruby can't make it back for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
They
she's
extended
busy
her schedule in the movie.
shooting with Tom Cruise.
Great, so it's just the two of us for Thanksgiving. Why don't you and your parents come over here? I'm making tons of food. It'll be fun.
David was gonna come with us, so
You guys are going to have your dinner with the parents. You guys are getting pretty serious.
I mean, they just happen to be
not
here.
serious. Hey, maybe after this thing tomorrow we can do our own dinner at the loft.
Oh, yeah, like a real Thanksgiving?
Yeah, as long as I'm not the cook.
No, I'll cook. Usually when I seal up a deal, I do it on a handshake, you know, but the last time I did that, all the waiters went home with the silverware. Little gift with purchase, so please, sign the bottom, please.
Okay, I'm gonna need an exclusivity clause, though, stating that you agree to put smooth eggs on every serving platter. Then we're all set.
Javier, I'd like to go over the final plans for tomorrow.
Absolutely, I was just getting the waiters together.
It's
You there?
her fundraiser?
This is her party?
I had no idea, believe me.
Oh, who's that?
Her who? I mean, I know.
Oh, that's her.
Oh.
Shh.
They
So this is your
all
college hangout.
sort of know.
Sort of a bar.
Yeah.
It's more like a cafe. I mean, they have food here, so. Is your sandwich okay?
See, your hair is really... It's a different look for you.
I
Yeah.
like it. I like it too. Thanks.
I'm surprised that
David
that's
seems like a pretty nice guy.
not a bigger deal.
How old is he?
25.
25 years old. That's quite a bit older.
You hadn't mentioned him, and then you said the two of you had made Thanksgiving plans, and so it seems you're moving pretty fast.
Are you keeping up with your studies? I was by a camera, that's a hard course, right?
It probably would be if I were in it. I don't think Felicity's a good liar.
I dropped pre-med.
Okay.
That I didn't have time to take anything else, and I really wanted to take art courses, which I'm loving right now. And the truth is, I wasn't willing to give everything else up in order to pursue something I wasn't even sure about.
Just
You've given up medicine, you're dating an older man.
Daddy's not that much older.
You cut your hair and you don't even tell us about it?
There are a lot of things about me you guys don't know.
that's not the way to respond to that,
Like what?
Felicity. I mean, you're right, but I mean, of all the things that she didn't tell them, the haircut seems like the least big of a deal. The dropping pre-med seems like the actual big
It's just
deal.
a little overwhelming sitting here and being judged about my life. I mean,
This is why I wasn't coming home.
My major and my hair and my relationship with David and
And this is why I didn't want to come home. Because I was concerned you would do all this bullshit. Now, to be fair, I mean, her parents not knowing anything about her life is kind of strange.
So just
But
write down the stuff you want.
based on how they reacted,
I care.
like, when she said she wanted to not go to the school that they wanted her to go to,
You're actually making dinner at the door?
I can see
No,
her
I told some of
hesitancy.
these losers that were stuck here over the break that I would order something. They said it counts towards my community service hours.
Hey, I was just leaving you a note.
Oh,
I was thinking about you. I wanted to stop by, so I did.
Oh,
that's
that's
sweet.
nice.
Oh, and hey, if it's all right, we're gonna have Thanksgiving at Noel and Elena's just to make things more confusing.
My mother, who usually travels over Thanksgiving, has decided not to this year.
So what does that
She'd
mean?
love to meet your parents.
Oh,
What?
that is
You're
a
right, I'm telling her no.
big deal.
But no, she can't spend Thanksgiving alone. Have her come. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but this is turning into a very big deal. Where are you?
throwing a party where I work.
Oh,
Hello to you too.
You have to move it somewhere else. You have to.
Ben, I can't. All the arrangements have been made, and it was my husband's idea to have it at Dean and Duluth.
Yeah, I met your husband. He ordered a cake for yours, and how you've been together for 3 years.
it's not very long.
He seems
She
like a
looks.
pretty nice guy.
No, never mind.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I never meant to lie to you. It just my relationship with my husband is complicated.
Well, okay, so if your husband is cool with
It's
this,
gonna be
No,
great.
then it's
gonna
fine.
be weird.
but it doesn't seem like he's cool with this.
It
So,
would mean a lot to me. Just
I don't-
I miss you.
well, if you actually miss me, then you'll leave your husband. But I don't think he wants her to leave her husband. That's a lot of pressure. If somebody leaves their husband for you.
Mom.
Oh.
No. You're Felicity's mother?
Yes.
Your daughter's an angel. You have no idea how much I love her. This is so emotional.
Oh.
For me. Okay, if you need anything.
David seems like a sweet guy. I shouldn't have implied that you two were moving too fast.
Well, now his mom's coming for Thanksgiving,
You're
so.
right. It's not my place to say.
Well, who's paying for her
Thank you.
school? I can't remember.
No, I'm really looking forward to spending Thanksgiving with him.
And his mother.
He said he studies photography. It's a collection of photographs from the 1940s.
But he probably has
But I'm
something
sure
very
he'll love it.
similar. That's why it's so hard to get gifts for people. A, if they want something, they buy it for themselves. And if you try to get,
Furious?
like, something for their hobby, they already have it.
You should talk.
Professor Sherman coming here?
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't mention it earlier. I've just
Wait.
been a little distracted.
What?
You're right, John.
Oh,
No,
right.
Professor Sherman,
His
do not
mom
come
is
here.
the art
What's your problem?
late professor. I forgot.
Teachers, incredibly intimidating, just force of nature.
And you're supposed to give her a call and let her know what she can bring.
What? No, I'm not calling her.
I'm sure
Co-host.
Felicity could just call his mother and say,
How's David?
you don't have to bring anything, and leave it at that, right?
He did this really sweet thing today. He stopped by twice out of the blue. Once in the morning and once in the afternoon. And then he walked me to work.
So, what's the problem?
Are you feeling smothered?
I'm sure I'm overreacting.
So how's he
You
taking his
usually
whole
are.
parent Thanksgiving thing?
He seems okay with it.
Yeah, more
Well,
okay
just
than
so
you are.
know, the normal reaction would be for him to be freaked out, like you are.
Mm-hmm.
See how he takes the gift. It's a good way to make sure you're on the same page.
And it's also
I mean, I really like him, but
seems odd for,
just starting out. It's
like,
not that serious.
Felicity to be the one who's not so into something. I figured, you know, the reverse would be true.
Okay, let me show you the desserts.
This is crazy.
It is crazy. You just have to pretend.
Guys, I know
Like
you're
you
talking,
don't
but
know.
I just want you to know everything is going to be fine, all right? That's her husband.
Thanksgiving party in the loft.
Could you? Guys,
Oh,
please.
she didn't know she was married?
Wow.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't exactly advertising it.
Charlie Sherwood, you
Yeah.
guys are the wait staff for tomorrow evening, right?
Yeah.
We know.
Hi. Hey. I'm sure you guys know what you're doing. Hey,
They don't. None of them are wait
sold me the
staff.
cake last week. Thanks again. My wife loved it. It was fantastic.
Good.
Thanks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So weird. I think I like Julie's hair like this. But I'm not entirely sure.
My parents are a little too excited about getting to know you.
I don't mind. I really like them.
Is Felicity gonna break up with him because she thinks he wants to be more serious? It's like the reverse of a Ben
This is
situation.
from my mom to you.
I got them something too.
Oh. This is gonna be bad.
Just book on New York.
Wow.
That's very thoughtful.
That's so sweet of you. I won't be upset, like, at all if they drive you crazy. You just don't want to admit it.
It's going
They're
to.
not like your parents. They're part of you.
Oh, he's so in love with her. And she is so not in love with him. It's such a weird dynamic for Felicity.
Love? I mean, he said the word love? Wow. What'd you say?
Nothing. I mean, I was just in shock. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought things were going so well. We have a great time just hanging out.
Well,
I
that's
really
probably
like him.
why he's in love.
I'm not in love with David.
This is what
I
I'm
thought
saying.
The two of us felt the same way about that. I thought things were just kind of casual. Just the sweetest.
True.
Think about how strongly he felt until last night. And he is moving a little quickly.
Yeah. Both of those things
Oh my
are
God,
true.
I'm the Ben of this situation. David has all
See?
these strong feelings.
That's
and
what I
led him
just
on.
said.
On.
What am I gonna do?
Eventually talk to him. But right now,
Have
help me get the rest of
Thanksgiving.
this stuff so we can feed those people.
Yeah.
You cannot talk to David tonight. Not during Thanksgiving at my apartment where I'm hosting you, David, your parents, and his mother.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Oh, not to mention,
Tonight.
how is the professor gonna treat her if she breaks up with her son who's in love with her? Ay, ay, ay. And I honestly didn't think that Felicity was able to have, like, casual feelings. I only thought she could do, like, intense.
Professor Sherman, hi.
Hi.
Come on in.
Can I come in? Yeah, of course.
Take the
It's
bag.
right over there. Here.
Like, what? Who taught you how to be a human?
Mr. Explorer, hi. Hello, no.
Well, if you had gotten the
See,
stuff you were
you know what?
supposed
You can put your
to,
jackets in the bathroom back there. All right.
then you wouldn't be alone greeting all of
Felicity
these
will be
people.
here any minute.
Oh, these things are happening at the same time. Oh, poor Sean.
How's it going?
Nobody likes his smoothies. Oh, he's gonna give a toast about his
Sorry to
wife?
interrupt all your chewing and talking, but I just want to thank you on behalf of the families at the shelter. This really is a Thanksgiving.
No, it's a great short speech.
What are you doing back here?
I followed you to be away from my husband, where he
Your
couldn't
husband
see.
is right outside.
She knows. She just doesn't seem to care.
It's hard to say hi.
Well, you could have said hi out there. It's just hi.
Stay back here for
Too many bad relationships happening right now. Oh.
I hate to interrupt, but I think you guys should probably get back out to the party. Your husband's looking for you.
Oh, and
Oh
just one
no.
apologize.
So awkward. Oh,
Felicity,
thankfully. People he knows. Who's this?
Hello.
Who invited you?
Megan! Oh, I'm so glad you could come.
I guess you did.
When I called for you.
Annie is whipping up quite a bunch back there. It smells like pure alcohol.
Would you like some of this? Sure.
Mom's gonna get toasted.
Good.
This is gonna be great. David, from the moment I met you, I knew you two would make a wonderful couple.
Oh.
I haven't seen David this happy in such a long time.
Oh
Thank God
no.
you two found each other. It's like he's come alive again.
Oh. He's gonna be
I'm glad.
crushed. And she's gonna feel horrific for crushing him. Because that certainly isn't her intention.
You had a problem. I was not helping out with illicit affairs.
So you're mad?
No, I'm not mad. I just don't want to run interference for you anymore tonight.
I mean, nobody would want to do that. I mean, he doesn't even want to be in this relationship.
Is she really worth it?
No, she's not. You barely even know her, and she doesn't want anything to do with you except to sleep with you.
I don't know.
I mean, I already answered for you. No. Listen to me.
All right. Well, Felicity was telling me how much she loves your class. Oh, she's a wonderful student.
Well, that looks good.
Her parents and his parents are actually getting along.
Yeah.
Is somebody gonna fight soon?
Is that why you showed up?
What happened to that dinner
Hey,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm late. I had a...
Hey, David! David's here.
Thanks, Noel.
Where should I put my coat?
Back here.
Yeah, Noel's just...
I like it. How are you?
Oh, I don't even know how to respond to that.
I didn't mean to overwhelm you last night.
It also feels like
I was telling the truth about how I feel.
it's been longer than a month that they've been together.
We can talk about it later.
Oh.
Okay.
This is gonna be such an awkward dinner with this looming over both of their heads. Just tell her it's over.
You alright?
Do it. I know what's best for you. Listen to your elders.
Maggie, could you come here? There's somebody I'd like to meet.
Actually,
Oh.
I'd like you to meet someone too.
What are you doing?
This is Ben. I thought you should meet the person I've been sleeping with.
What the hell?
You're drunk and this isn't the place for this.
What, you're the only person allowed to cheat, Charlie?
Okay, I was not expecting that. You would have thought she would have said something prior to now about
So
it.
you weren't even surprised?
Only that you didn't tell us.
A
Seems
much
like you're happy with your decision.
gentler
I am.
father than I was expecting about
Can't
this.
say that.
But at least you're being
But-
nice.
I'm glad that you're happy.
And you're glad that she's
When
happy.
your classes end with David, I really do like him.
Yeah, what is it with everybody liking him all of a sudden?
That's good.
Yeah, he and I were talking about the possibility of him coming out to Palo Alto for Christmas.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He's,
Listen, Punch.
No, I'm not going to answer that again.
I already asked that.
Twice.
maybe you should stop drinking the punch in the presence of your professor.
So, what are you up to in organic chem?
Right now we're studying.
What is she feeling? I'm sure this is a very poignant moment, but I'm not entirely sure what it's... Like, I always... I don't know. Who's in here?
Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't know you were in here.
No apologies necessary. I was just
Being drunk.
in a
Lying
spinning
down.
room since
How
I'm
much?
all spinny myself.
Well, you haven't had nearly as much punch as he's had. Somebody's gonna find you guys in here and it's gonna look bad.
a million years ago.
Yeah, that's how I feel about all of life right now. Everything is just going a million miles an hour. What is happening here? No. I mean, this is what I wanted to happen, but not like this. Oh, God. Oh, no.
That was Professor Sherman.
Yeah, we got that. Oh, so not good. I mean, I thought it was going to end up where it looked like something that was going to happen, or it looked like they were in a compromising position, but nothing happened. I did not expect something to actually happen and them to get caught in that actual compromising position. So what's...
Can I propose a toast?
Oh.
It is wonderful to bring two. Thank you, Noel and Elena, for hosting such a lovely dinner.
Oh.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have no idea where that came from.
Me too.
I mean...
We should talk. Maybe on the punch or something sometime in February.
That'd be good.
I don't
Thank you.
know
The turkey's delicious, Elena.
how I feel. Like, I don't even know... Sure, why not? I don't even know if I
I
want
hope my daughter gets special treatment in class,
this
considering
ship
she's
to
dating your
happen
son.
anymore.
No special treatment.
I'm working on it.
Oh god, this is gonna be so bad.
Can I talk to you a minute?
A good try, Felicity. Like, I mean, this wasn't Felicity's idea. It caught her by surprise, but she didn't stop or say no or pull away, and I really thought that Noel was a lot more drunk than he is.
David has already had his heart broken once this year. I hope you have the decency to be honest with him and tell him about you and Noel.
You and Noel?
I guess. Who doesn't shut the door? And why are you so loud? I
We
mean,
had a little too much punch, and it was just stupid. This little kiss.
You kiss Noel?
You kissed Noel again?
oh my god.
Oh yeah, Felicity and Noel were making out or something.
Megan.
Megan, that is...
Yeah, that's really a misread of the situation.
David,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Well, you should be. Hey,
Please, it's not like
All right.
Felicity and I are married. It's very
It's
casual.
a terrible way to treat someone. You should be ashamed of
No,
yourself.
don't talk to my daughter that way.
Why not? It's
Oh
my
my
fault. I'm the one who
gosh.
kissed her.
David and I just have a second alone. Just please.
Yes, Megan, you too. Get out. Okay. Now, what are we going to say? The whole truth?
David, I'm sorry.
That you're
I was gonna talk to you later.
Ben
When we
in
were
the situation?
Yeah, good timing all around. I don't get it. You said you were over Noel.
I am.
This doesn't really have anything to do with Noel, I don't think.
Look, this isn't about Noel.
I didn't think
It
so.
really isn't.
That's hard to believe right now.
I understand that, but I'm telling you that it's
It's true.
true, so you should believe me.
Last night when you and I were talking,
Totally freaked you out when I said the word love.
Yeah, you really did. She doesn't want to be freaked out about it, but she is.
I really like you.
The kiss of death.
Oh, stop it. I assumed that you and I felt the same thing.
I didn't know that you were so...
It's just that we said,
In so
no
deep.
pressure, no expectations, and I just broke up with Ben 2 months ago.
Yeah.
No matter how much I like you, I
I'm
need
not
to not be in a
ready.
serious relationship
Yeah.
right now.
I mean,
I'm so sorry about everything.
this
I could have
is...
said something sooner so
I
I didn't make a
know.
fool of myself.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I really don't... She really didn't.
I didn't know.
And she feels terrible. She didn't know you loved her.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, had they had this conversation like 1 hour ago,
Hope you guys like it.
it would have been fine. But now, of the way...
This turkey tastes really weird.
Oh, that's because it's tofurkey.
Oh, fun.
You can always slather it with smooth eggs.
Oh, no, sounds great.
Tofurkey as good as is.
Yep.
But we're like a third of the way through season 2, and I'm still getting distracted by just staring
So,
at
I don't know, I thought,
Felicity's face because it's just so fucking perfect. It's ridiculous.
You know what, personally, I think you're better off without her.
I agree.
She's obviously crazy.
Yes. Well, I don't know about that, but you're definitely
to get their heart broken.
don't want to be in that relationship.
Never work a party attended by your girlfriend and her husband.
Very good.
Good tip.
The next time an attractive blonde ever wants to buy a lot of muffins from you, say no.
Never date a caterer?
Never date a caterer.
Look at all the things we're learning. Well, I'm not entirely
So is mine.
sure what's going on with Felicity and David, but I'm going to guess that they're broken up.
Gotta get the recipe for that punch.
So embarrassed. Don't be. Don't be. I wanted to hit your teacher. Still want to screw up your GPA.
It's true, I practically had it all the time.
Yeah, what's going to happen now with her
Actually, don't
GPA?
blame.
And you probably only
great.
have like 3 weeks of this semester or something left, and then it's over. And hopefully you can get a new professor for next semester.
What's gonna happen with you and Noel?
Who the hell knows?
I don't know.
Well, now that I know that you're real cool about everything, like, we can totally, keep you in the loop, right, Felicity? It was very easy to get a cab on Thanksgiving in the snow. It feels like that probably might not be true. Where do we go from here? I mean, I know that she said she doesn't know what's going on with her and Noel right now. But I don't really think that anything is going on with them. Like, I don't really think that even if they are going to end up getting back together, I certainly don't think it's going to be now, and I don't think it's going to be soon. I don't know. I am very glad, though, that Felicity realized that she was the Ben of the situation. But I don't know. It felt like her and David have been together for much longer than a month, even though they obviously couldn't have been, because she says in this episode that she and Ben just broke up 2 months ago. So it does seem about right that she and David are only together for like a month, but it feels like it's been so much longer. But perhaps that's also because I haven't watched the show in a month. So maybe that's why. But I don't know. Like, obviously Felicity was not the aggressor, the pursuer of this kiss with Noel, but she certainly wasn't like pulling away. And I really thought that when it happened that he was like really drunk, because he's like, I went in here because the room was spinning, but he seems not to be all that drunk after this happens. So I don't know if, from his perspective, if he thought like, if he like was doing this not like, was it not a plan, that's the wrong word, but was he like, is this something he'd been wanting to do and been thinking about it and took advantage of the situation? Or was it just a, I'm drunk, Felicity's here, we're both in a good mood right now situation? Like, I don't know. But I don't really, and he is also still with What's-Her-Face, who's filming with Tom Cruise. So he's also in a relationship. I completely forgot about that. I don't know, but I do actually really enjoy Felicity's parents, because the last couple times we saw them, they were not really that soft. Like, her father was like really angry and very unhappy, and he didn't believe in anything Felicity was doing, and they weren't really like fun people. And one of my favorite like TV tropes is the wrong word here, but we're just going to use that, is when like teenagers, or I guess young adults, but we're going to say teenagers, have really good relationships with their parents. It's like, some of my favorite relationships on TV are like parental teenage relationships. Like, good ones make me like happier oftentimes than like a good, like a romance. Not that I don't like that, but I love teenage parent relationships when they're good and solid, and not so much when they're like angsty and you know, the typical teenage parent relationship is difficult because it's hard to be a teenager. But I do love when they have a really good relationship, and we kind of got to see some of that in this episode with Felicity and her parents. I am a lot concerned about what is going to happen with Felicity and her grade with the professor. But again, like I said, there isn't that much left of the semester, so hopefully she can just sort of steer clear as best she can for the next couple of weeks, and then all will be good. Maybe next semester, I don't know. I'm assuming that she and David have broken up. We didn't get like an actual like confirmation of that, but that's what I'm guessing has happened. I don't know. Ben and What's-Her-Face have broken up, I guess, it seems like. I don't know. No one came out of this Thanksgiving in a good spot relationship-wise. So, I don't know. But here's what I do know, is that I will not be waiting a month to watch the next episode. But I am going to stop there because I have a ton of things to film today, so I gotta go. So, hopefully you had a good time. I certainly did. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!